Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work.
We have the man, the myth, and the soon-to-be legend, King Jordan 2K. I'm in the studio. We've got Chris at home. Welcome to the show, King Jordan.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Ilyasova out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5, home in the paint. Now the pass to Barrett. Ball against Rose, shoots over Ball, and the first shot of the night for him missing. Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Over Barrett. Off the left rim and out. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And then Levine with the jam.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
Fournier finds Robinson. Fournier against Levine. Here's Randle. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Pass to Rose. There's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by defenders.
Rose against Ball. Outside Levine. Outside DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Fournier. Passes to Barrett. New York moving it around. Outside Fournier. And the 3 ball is good.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Levine can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. And a fast break now for New York. Rose with the ball. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
I mean, even through all the injuries, Rose has the speed to beat you in transition.
Here's Vucevic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The assist.
Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Barrett. Back to Fournier. Lots of room. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Fournier's got 5 now.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to ball. Outside DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And guys, DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
First free throw is good. And a new group in for the Knicks. MP's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Burks, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. Osumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Quickly the pass to MP. Basket good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Out to the wing. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Javonte Green.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Pass to MP. Green with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And here is Dosunmu. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Here's the 3. That one misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New York ahead, up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Williams is out there with Bradley. And it's Green. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's White in at the 1. The Knicks leading by 3. Now, quickly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Bulls trail by 3. And White kicks to Green. Back to White. Outside, Green. And he drives in. Pass to Dosunmu. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Inside, Williams passes to Dosunmu. Green against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. Here's Williams. Toppin pulls it in.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
To the middle. Here's MP. Trains it from 9 feet away. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
And thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
Now here's Dosunmu. Great open look there. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
Look, he pounces on the chance when the D falls asleep. Easy 2.
Quickly the pass to MP. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Here's quickly the Bulls getting the bucket. MP outside. Another miss by MP. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Outside Williams. Back to White. Shoots from the corner. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Chris, as you said, with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
But, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out in the end. Hopefully White can find a bit more consistency.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for MP. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And it's Rose in for Burks. Now here's Rose. 11 points last game. There's the pass to Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Rose. Lets it go from deep. New York with a new 14. Here's quickly Robinson. And Robinson is right there. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Vucevic. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
That's just a real concentration from Levine. Accepting the hit and finding a way to work through.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
They throw good, Levine. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. And he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Now here's Rose. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block. To the paint. Excellent D there from Ball.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And the jam by Levine.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 31-point game against Charlotte.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Now, quickly, after Zach Levine missed from long range. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Fires from the line. Not going to go that time. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Rose in at the point. DeRozan, no good off the back of the rim. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Kicks it to Barrett. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
Here's DeRozan, following the basket by Julius Randle. Ball with it over Randle, and the Bulls with another miss.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Pass to DeRozan. Pops it up for LaVine, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
That's just a needless give. Got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A different look for New York. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And it's Burks in for Rose. The Bulls also changing it up. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for LaVine. Now, here's Burks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Barrett. Passes it to MP. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love him.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by New York. Ball no good.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Now, here's MP. Here's Fournier. He's got 5. Shot from free throw range. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now an 8-point Knicks lead. Bulls have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Bradley, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Burks, the pass to Barrett. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
Wildly moved by MP, drawing them in with the pump fake to create the foul.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Derek Jones in for Green. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
On the wing, MP. Burks kicks to Quickly. On the wing, MP. New York, no good that time either.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Ball dishes to Jones. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Jones with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. White against Quickly. Back to MP. Not enough on that one as it misses.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Down low. Toppin with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 7 points in the game.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
And here's White. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's blocked, and they recover it. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Knicks leading by 7. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. The guard set is White alongside Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Evan Fournier's checked in for New York. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 9 points. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Rose. He feeds it to Randall and stolen by Williams. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
New York foul.
Good at running the direct. I love that play. I like seeing Levine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bulls.
One shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Rose passes to Randall. Unloads from 13. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And Levine with the slam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Fournier. How's that for an answer? Back with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Fournier against Levine. And the pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from DeRozan.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on.
Outside Rose. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
A near impossible shot to guard against. Rose continues to torment defenses with the delicate flow.
Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Robinson. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside Fournier. Back to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
New York moving it around. Outside Fournier. Rose up on top. Vucevic defending. Rose, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one on Rose.
The size and skill set of Ball is unique. Why defenders have a hard time guarding.
At the line, 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Rose finds Fournier. Takes the 13-footer, hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Down low. Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Fournier. Vucevic with the bucket.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Now, here's Barrett. Randall left side. It falls!
Shouldn't be a surprise. Randall did this in Kentucky. He likes the ball in his hands when it counts.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest.
Player of the game, Lonza.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
MP's checked in for Robinson. Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.32 seconds left in the fourth.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 5.
It's time.
29 seconds left in the game. beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Embracing the spotlight. Give Ball the opportunity to shine, and he'll welcome him with open arms.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
And that's an intentional foul.
Lonza ball. That's his first personal. 3rd team foul. At the line for New York, Derrick Rose. At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I mean, and the resiliency Rose has shown throughout his career is inspiring. I mean, he's someone that just universally is loved by the fans of this game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
So they get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Here's Vucevic. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Evan Fournier. At the line, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Ball. From deep. Pass to Levine. There's the 3. Fournier pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Knicks, Evan Fournier. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Now Ball. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Yo, just got off the phone with your agents, and they wanted me to set up an interview with Candace Green.
Talk about trade rumors?
Yep, your turn to shape the narrative.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Look, just be honest, tell the truth, be yourself, and let everybody know that you're happy where we are, and we're good.
Look, I can handle that.
All right, good. I'll give her a call, and I'll put it on your schedule when we set up a time.
Appreciate you, bro.
You got it.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, need some help?
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Now let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We're getting very little production out of these fast break opportunities. So, we're gonna work on that. All right, let's work on moving the ball quickly in transition.
You got it, come on, man. get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
There you go. Come get this. Way to grab it. Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Yes, we got a logo. You see it, man. We got a logo. Man, hard work and dedication just pays off. I worked so hard for the first logo we got, and I worked hard for the second logo, and just my mindset is different. I'm already thinking about.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Denver Nuggets. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. In Julius Randle's 7th NBA season, he became an all-star. He said, I've been through a lot in the NBA, the ups, the downs. You learn to take everything in stride and have patience. My mindset doesn't change, no matter what. Every game, I try to be aggressive and make winning plays.
Well, great story. Good stuff, Allie. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at power forward. And for New York, inside we have Randle and Robinson. Fournier, the 2. Barrett at the small forward. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Back to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Barton. The shot by Fournier, no good. Jokic finds Murray. Barton outside. Robinson against Jokic. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Outside Barrett. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. On defense, the Nuggets. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Murray against Rose. Soft touch off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Outside Fournier. Rose outside. That one no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too, with both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Now here's Gordon. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Denver, Aaron Gordon at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gordon. Both free throws good from Gordon. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Barrett. Rose left side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Shot is up, 5 to shoot. And Jokic throws it down.
And Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Gordon against Barrett. Randall left side with the 10-footer. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Gordon with it. Randall's in his pocket. Gordon against Randall. Fires for 3. Bowl no good for New York. They've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Randall outside. Pass to Rose. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Randall against Murray. They double Randall. Fournier for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. To the inside. Bowl. And the shot goes.
An area that Gordon continues to work on. Looking comfortable playing the role of facilitator there.
New York calls timeout.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
with almost an entire new group here. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Burks, he's checked in for Fournier. And quickly subbed in for Rose. And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Frank.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
And Denver has possession, following the bucket by the Knicks. Morris outside. Pass to Campazzo. Over quickly. Misses off the left iron. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Burks. Back to Toppin. And here's MP. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Najee.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Barrett against Porter. Banked it in off the glass.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the 25th pick in 2020, Emmanuel quickly made an immediate impact with his shooting, including his deadly floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, so having skill is really important. So just having that floater that I can use over a big man is really vital.
Well, Grant, those silky floaters don't always make the highlight reels, but my goodness, are they impressive.
BA, for a lot of players, that's a bad shot, but it's one he's worked at and perfected over time.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
MP is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Burks in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Back to Campazzo. Pass to Morris. From 13, here's Najee. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Quickly up top. MP outside. Takes the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Noel, he's checked in for New York. Fournier comes in for Barrett. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Morris. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Pass to Porter. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
You know, you talk to the coaching staff here, they rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Green. Outside Porter. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Lets it fly. That one a little long. The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's quickly. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go for the Knicks. Robinson, he's checked in for Noel. Randall comes in for Toppin. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. The Nuggets making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Jokic against Robinson. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Murray.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Quickly, passes to Randall. Quickly, left side. Robinson finds quickly. Here's Rose. Over Barton. No good, off the front rim. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. There's the drive. Right wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Bull. Robinson defending. Here's Murray. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Outside Murray. And that misses. That would have put him up. Randall, pass to Rose. Pass to Fournier. To the middle. Randall, good. Randall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Got it.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
Here's Randall. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Tries a 10-footer. With 1 on the clock. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. MP really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Bull in at the 4 slot.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
Rose finds Barrett. Inside. From 8 feet away. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Barton with it. Now guarded by Barrett. For 3. Gordon. And no good. New York goes the other way with it. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. The shot by Fournier, no good. And for Denver, they're shooting about 41%. Back to Barton. Down low. Here's Jokic. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Murray against Rose. Randall right side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Murray against Rose. Murray finds some space. And again, Denver no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Rose. Over Murray. Rose can't connect.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed off.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
The Knicks. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Burks in for Rose. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Porter Jr. comes in for Bull. Morris, he's checked in for Barton. And Campazzo subbed in for Jamal Murray. Toppin. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Najee. Morris right side. Now here's Porter, guarded by Barrett, and there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Knicks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Campazzo. Porter with it. Here's Campazzo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Morris can't hit. And New York shooting 41% in this game. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Denver ball.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
Emmanuel Quickly.
The Nuggets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Morris finds Porter. Gordon outside. And stolen by Barrett. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Noel, he's checked in for Burks. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Campazzo, and it's stolen by Noel. Barrett against Porter. Barrett passes to MP. Puts one up from 19. Gordon pulls it in.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Najee. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Noel against Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon outside. Over Barrett. Kept alive. Here's Najee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
At the line for the Nuggets, Zeke Najee. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Gibson's checked in for New York. That one's no good.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Pass to Noel. Now Barrett. 36 seconds left in the third. And it's quickly with a miss. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Morris. And they get it back. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Quickly with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Quickly's got 5. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks leading by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, Julius Randle out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Rose in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Bull. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
At the line for
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
And he can't get the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Randall outside. Here's Fournier. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Murray with it. Back to Porter. Here's Jokic with the drive. And the dunk by Jokic.
Big man powering to the rack. Doesn't happen much in the league anymore, but Jokic is showing us why it's still effective.
Pass to Randall. And it's New York with another.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Fournier. From the high post. And the shot no good, a bit short.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Murray's shot is good.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. MP's checked in for Robinson.
New York Knicks. MP.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Rose, the pass to Randall. Lets the 3 fly. New York, no good that time either. Denver's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Barton against Fournier. Barton outside. Porter, the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. That puts him in the lead. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
2 minutes.
Porter against Barrett. Here's MP. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Murray against Rose. And he was was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Gordon, he's checked in for Porter Jr.
And for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon.
New York trailing. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Rose. MP outside. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Jokic off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
It's amazing how much the evolution of Jokic has helped evolve the offense that's around him. A fearless player who feels like he could go up and match up against anybody in the league. RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and the dunk by Jokic.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Rose up top. He's guarded by Barton. Rose can't connect. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Back to Jokic. Money!
People try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Now here's Rose. Inside. Here's MP. Jokic grabs the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Derrick Rose. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal. Third team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, there's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get wild for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. And here's Jokic. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, it's interesting when Jokic was playing with Nurkic and they cleared the room for Jokic to take over at the center position. He's taken on that responsibility. He's taken on the star role. He's accepting it and excelling at it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's Denver picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
What's going on, Candace?
Hey, good to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Oh, yeah, of course. Look, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Honestly, you are the only person I wanted to tell this to.
Wow. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. Wow. Well, I know you're busy and, I just want to get right into this. I have a question about some reports here that I'm hearing.
Let's do it.
So can you address the reports that you're looking for a trade?
Well, first of all, it ain't true. Candace, it's just not true. I love this team. I want to be here long term. I got talented teammates, smart coaches, a dope front office, and not to mention the amazing fans. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to leave all of that?
Well, where do you think those rumblings came from?
Hey, look, I couldn't tell you. And if certain people are saying that I want to trade, those people just don't know what they're talking about. It's not coming from my camp.
Okay, that's 100% clear.
Hey, look, like I said, I just wanted to get you the right story.
Well, anytime you want to get anything off your chest, you know where to find me, MP.
Appreciate that, Candace. I'll see you around.
All right.
How's it going? I see you out there doing work.
Well, now that I'm back, I'm making my way towards level 40 in Season 4, and I know you're the man that will have some tips for people like me to get there quickly. So, let's hop in Concha Del Mar. I'd love to hear your tips and strategies to get to that level 40, and you'll soon be legend. So let's get right into it.
Hey, let's do it.
All right.
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Knicks. For the Spurs, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. Knicks, Spurs, coming up next, right after this. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are always competitive. So what kind of people fit their culture? Greg Popovich says we're looking for character, people that have gotten over themselves. A sense of humor is huge. You've got to be able to take a dig and feel comfortable that you don't have all the answers. Kevin, it all starts with Pop.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. So the New York starting 5, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Rose in at point. And for San Antonio, Murray and Walker are the guards. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now, here's Fournier. Barrett with the ball. Pass to Rose. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Rose has got the game going here with the first basket for the Knicks.
Very aggressive, Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
To the paint. Here's Murray. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Fires from the wing. And Pirtle pulls it down. And for Pirtle, the stats don't tell the whole story. Steve, he just does whatever he can to help his team.
He's a good screener, solid defender, runs the floor, and you can't teach his size.
Count that one.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Outside Fournier. Rose passes to Robinson. The feed to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here is Pirtle. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Johnson dishes to Murray. Passes it to McDermott. The pass to Pirtle. Over Rose. Pirtle's shot is off.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Barrett driving to the basket. They retain possession. Here's Murray. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Pass to McDermott. Pirtle with the ball, guarded by Robinson. Johnson, the pass to Pirtle.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
At the line for two.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And some changes here for the Spurs. Young's checked in for Doug McDermott. Bryn Forbes comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Jones subbed in for Murray. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. MP's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Burks, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And quickly in for Derrick Rose.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
He gets it in there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Jones, the pass to Young. And here is Poeltl. Outside, Jones. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's quickly in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
He's checked in for San Antonio. 1:10 left in the first. And Young kicks to Jones. They could use a bucket, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Spurs with possession here. Trailing by 10. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Barrett the pass to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out. Attacking in the painted area.
And with the rumors, Greg, that MP wants a trade, he quickly tried to put those rumors to rest.
MP gave the answers you want to hear as a team. Denied the rumors, restated his love. Great way to handle a budding distraction.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to respect the passion MP brings to his game day in and day out. And he doesn't take nights off or ever give you less than 100%.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now, here's quickly. A three from MP. And Jones pulls it down. Dishes to Johnson. 15 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Zach Collins.
And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, one of the game's most electrifying dunkers is Obi Toppin. As he explains, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
My dad's nickname is Dunker for Life, so he had a lot of trick dunks. Maybe I might pull out one of his dunks, we'll have to see, but he definitely had some tricks back then. I think I have better ones now, though.
Yeah, he might. But Toppin's dad, a street ball legend, Greg, in New York City.
And I'm sure he's proud to see his son carry on that legacy in the NBA. Not only that, but playing for their hometown Knicks.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Keldon Johnson. Also Collins out there, and it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Now, here's Toppin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the clock, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's San Antonio now. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Collins passes to Eubanks. Johnson with it. Picked up by Barrett. Passes it to Collins. Lock at 6. Shoots over Burks. And it's off the back rim. No good. New York leading by 8. Now, here's Barrett. On the wing, MP. The pass to Toppin. Kicks to Barrett. New York needs to get off a shot. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Some changes here for the Spurs. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray's subbed in for Jones. And a new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for MP. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Burks. Murray kicks to Walker. Pass to Eubanks. Over Rose. He hits it from 9. Eubanks got 4 points in the quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Quickly. Fournier with the ball. McDermott on him. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Derrick Rose.
That one on Rose.
That's his
and in the
first
past, Murray's
personal
coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And he knocks down the first one.
And as we've seen at the defensive end, Murray can rack up a lot of steals.
Greg, the reason why we know this: long arms, quick hands, and once he picks it, he's off to the races. A tremendous open court player.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. Young comes in for Zach Collins. And so Murray nails both of them.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
Outside Fournier.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes to Quickly.
2 minutes.
Back to Fournier. And Poeltl sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Spurs trail by 9. Walker the pass to Poeltl. Now Young. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Noel against Poeltl. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York leading by 9. And here's Fournier. That shot, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Murray surveying the D. The feed now to Young. Knicks with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Here's Walker following the basket by Evan Fournier. And Walker kicks to Young. Shot from the wing. Kept alive. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Super focused. Poeltl taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
The Spurs shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Spurs, Jakob Poeltl. At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Poeltl. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Gibson for 3. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You gotta like what Jakob Poeltl has done in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Trains it from beyond the arc. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
And here is Johnson following Evan Fournier's 3. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Walker. Rose against Johnson. And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
And there's the pass to McDermott. Murray outside. Pass to Johnson. Robinson with the block.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And Poeltl sends it back. Johnson inside. Robinson on him. Robinson with the block. Johnson. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Derrick Rose.
And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Derrick Rose is a problem on the break. Strong, fast, and able to finish over the top.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Zach Collins comes in for McDermott. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Jones subbed in for Murray. The Knicks also changing it up. MP's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Rose. Here's Eubanks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From deep three-point range, again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Spurs. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Spurs trail by 8. 1:51 left in the third. Outside, Jones. Pass to Forbes. To the middle. And it's MV with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 8. On the wing, MV. Driving inside. And he gets it to go. 6 points for MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Hung outside. Pass to Eubanks. Barrett against Johnson. And that one is good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Quickly the pass to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Feeling the defense, MP able to draw the contact and get to the strike.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Free throw good, MP. Murray's checked in for Jones. And New York with a change here, too. Gibson's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 9. Johnson inside. Burks covering. And the basket by Johnson.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
MP outside. Rebound San Antonio.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Johnson. Over to the wing. From the baseline. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
So don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Murray and Walker are the guards. Young is out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The jump hook. Offensive rebound. Here's Young, and the rejection by Noel. Outside Rose. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
This is why
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. Here is Forbes. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
New York ball.
And so MP will bring it up for New York. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Burks, the pass to MP. Right side, Gibson. Count it. Gibson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Bates Diop. Hands it from downtown. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
I see it's a lot of people on social media at me telling me I was wrong about MP asking for a trade. Well, I got news for you. Just because someone says something in public doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. Y'all ever heard of lying? Happens all the time, especially in this business. For the record, I stick by my original report. Maybe MP changed his mind, or maybe he's lying. I don't know, but I'd keep an eye on this if I were you because I'm not buying what MP's selling. I still say he's out of here by the trade deadline.